I can't be poor. I don't know how.
It's all right, Lilibelle. We'll survive it. You always have. I'm still senator.
Lilibelle, I never intended it to end like this. Believe me.
Titus, please take me home.
Titus,
Yes?
what happens to me?
You have nothing to worry about. We would never send you to a public institution.
We are savages.
Goodbye. Will you say goodbye to people we don't want to see anymore? Don't cry, Mrs. Patty. I'm sure you hate tears, too. Maybe she thinks her tub is cracked.
Did you think you could change them, Mrs. Savage?
No one changes people. One makes changes people learn to accept. I had hoped to make them look like fools, so they might look with understanding on the fools of good hearts.
And who are the fools of good heart, Mrs. Savage?
I'd say those who gamble on people and invest in kindness. Those who doubt that position means privilege or manners mean morals. And, of course, the rebels with no fear of failure.
That makes very good sense.
And justifies my being here?
Would you like to leave?
They would never let me go.
They have nothing to say about it. No patient's commitment is final until I've made my decision, and I find no valid reason in your remaining.
Does that mean I am free?
Well, I could release you now on my own authority at once, but let me contact the chief medical inspector. Then I'll let you know definitely.
I think I'll pack your things just in case. We can always unpack them again. You hate us!
Why, Fairy? Why would you say that?
You want to leave us!
Fairy, I must.
Is someone waiting for you?
No.
Then, does someone need you?
No.
But you can't leave yet! We haven't gotten your going away present! You wait here, and we'll try to find something suitable.
I'd like to find something too, Mrs. Savage.
Will you wait? Oh, fun! Come on, everybody. Let's find a gift for Mrs. Savage.
I have something. I just remembered.
Don't go anywhere or you won't get a thing. I'll try to find something useless. I do abhor practical gifts.
There's nothing in my room you'd want, Mrs. Savage, but I have something on me that I prize. My class ring. Inside it says, "Let there be light." Something Mrs. Patty would hate.
No, Hannibal. I couldn't take the ring off your finger.
But I insist. It has no value as gold goes, but as blood goes, it's a statistical treasure. My heart has pumped my blood through this ring every 2 minutes for 10 years. That adds up roughly to about 100,000 gallons of blood.
It's too much, Hannibal.
Not at all. But I can't seem to be able to get it off my finger.
Keep it. I deeply appreciate the offer, the sentiment, and the statistics.
My finger has gotten too fat on each side of the ring.
Never mind. You've had it for so long, it has become a part of you.
Boy, am I out of breath. Feel my pulse.
Fairy!
But I found you something. I hope you didn't expect much, because then you'd be disappointed.
I won't be. I won't be disappointed.
You may feel my pulse too, Hannibal.
Thank you. About 104 beats to the minute, I'd say.
How very nice.
What is it, Mrs. Savage?
A handkerchief.
No, it's a napkin. Most places serve paper napkins. They blot or smear.
Thank you, Fairy. I'll take it with me whenever I'm invited out.
It says the cloisters on it. Isn't that lucky?
Oh, Fairy found something first. Why, what did she find you?
A hand-picked napkin.
Then it fits
A salt shaker.
And full of salt, too.
It says the cloisters on it.
You've gone to too much trouble.
Is it sterling? Why, Fairy, I wouldn't dream of giving Miss Savage anything but sterling. But it's dented. Why, Fairy? Dents give an antique character.
Indeed they do.
I hope you didn't expect me to say goodbye. I don't recognize them. You didn't expect us to say goodbye, did you?
I didn't even expect the salt shaker.
Well, how do you do? We look so forward to meeting you.
We're really glad you're here and hope you enjoy your stay.
I almost forgot. John Thomas had asked me to give you something from him. He was worried if you delivered it himself, you'd catch his measles. Come, Fairy, let's pretend it's gardening hour.
If you'll excuse us, you have to pick weeds. Take an umbrella. It's raining.
Well, what did you bring, Jeffrey?
Oh, it's nothing much. It's just a book, but I hope you like it.
The Lifespan of the Ape. Did you know? I've never read it.
Well, I was lucky when, wasn't I?
I'm going to read it tonight.
Oh, we thought you'd forgotten us, Mrs. Patty.
What did you bring?
Now, how did you know this is exactly what I needed?
May I see?
A genuine mother-of-pearl button. I'll sew it on at once.
I think it's intended to make an eye for the bear.
Well, bless your angry hearts. Why, of course. We both thank you. He's hated having only one eye.
I hate everything in the world. I hate everything in the world. I hate everything in the world but you. I love you and I wish you wouldn't leave us.
Why? She said she loved me.
Well,
Aren't you amazed?
Why? We knew all along.
Yes. But she spoke.
She had to say it.
well, Jeff, let's see what the girls are up to. It's a beautiful night and everyone's polite. Oh, watch out. Don't break your neck.
You have a good seat.
I think I have everything. Here's your $85 hat.
My beautiful and foolish hat.
You know, I think you've been wearing it backwards.
You know, I have. It's good to be straightened out.
Where did everybody go?
They gave me going away presents and then refused to say goodbye.
I'll bet I can guess what they gave you.
No, you can't. Mrs. Patty gave me an eye with which to see myself. Florence, a grain of salt to take with what I see.
That's good. And Fairy?
A memory of loveliness.
I'm afraid to most people she wouldn't seem a lovely girl.
She wears her plainness with great beauty.
And Jeff?
The book of Job.
Nothing from Hannibal?
I'd say he gave me an appreciation of music I've never had before.
Well, I have something to give you too.
You behave yourself.
It isn't much.
My bonds.
Except for the corner of one I had to burn to make it look more convincing.
Well, where did you find these?
I didn't find them. I stole them when the lights went out.
Why? Don't tell me you're a kleptomaniac.
I'm not sure. It was too quick to think. What bothers me is that after I took them, I toyed with the idea of keeping them.
That's a normal reaction. Why didn't you?
I was worried about what Jeff might think.
Dear, that kind of thinking isn't good for you. You should be free of this place.
But you knew Jeff was my husband, didn't you?
I certainly did not.
Well, he is. I want to stay here for when he recovers. And do you know why I wouldn't take any of that money? Pure selfishness. I want to take care of him myself. Surely you can understand that?
The only thing I don't understand is how I could have ever felt so sorry for myself. Does anyone else know about these?
I told Dr. Emmett.
Well, whether you like it or not, you're both going to be hearing from my memorial fund.
I've spoken with the medical examiner.
Yes?
Your station wagon is outside to take you whenever you're ready to go.
We'll take Mrs. Savage's bag out to the car.
I have some papers for you to sign, and then you're free to go.
Oh, I must be insane. Really? I don't want to go.
You mean you'd prefer to leave tomorrow?
I don't think I want to leave at all.
Why do you want to stay?
Suddenly, I'm weary. I would like to rest. I would like to be protected against uncertainty and accident. I want to go to sleep and know that there are walls to guard myself.
But the piece you find here is the moon, reflected on